Welcome.
Yes.
Do you have Instagram?
Do you have Instagram? So...
Okay.
You go.
Enough silly business.
Indeed.
It's time to get to the serious talk.
Yes.
Mitch, have a seat right here.
I'm sitting.
On,
I am.
on my lap.
Oh.
I'm Santa Claus. Come on.
Yeah. I want a happiness for Christmas.
The root of the discussion. Do domesticated animals deserve a place at the table? Let that simmer in.
Yeah, like some fresh fucking steak. I guess, in my opinion, I think it would depend on like what kind of domesticated animal, because like I mean, like there's a lot of different animals you could have that might cause different scenarios at the table, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like say a dog's a pretty normal pet, you know, you'd be well behaved, but like a fucking like parrot or something, or like a fucking like say a lizard that would literally do nothing besides like sit there and lick its eyeball, I think would be boring.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So also depending on like what's going on, like fucking if they could make a mess or not, like if it's just a casual thing. I think it all depends on the situation and what animal. But like a dog or something, I would say, yeah, I think it deserves it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, is that opinion affected by a recent interest in Catholicism?
Hold on, let me pull up Google. Hold on.
Take your time.
No, I would not say it is.
Are you sure? You know, in your recent post, I saw you've been interested in Catholicism.
No, I don't know. What post? Twitter?
Tumblr.
What's their name?
Gravinci?
My long lost uncle. He has dementia. He's dementia ridden and has Alzheimer's. Yeah,
So he's a
just
Catholic.
he's also mentally ill. So I wouldn't take into account the things he said.
But Catholicism, does it have a place in his heart?
I'd have to ask him.
You know what I always say?
And what would that be?
Heart makes an old fart.
So,
I said that in the Grand Canyon.
the Grand Canyon. I should go there.
Huh?
What? Is going to the Grand Canyon just like deep sea diving without the water?
I think that's illegal. What animal is the best to have at the table? Domesticated.
Domesticate. I don't. Not a cat. A cat would probably like fart. Maybe a small miniature pony. Wearing
Why?
a diaper.
Why?
Well, on the religious side, like beliefs.
Catholicism?
Not that one. Not that one. Judaism.
Hinduism?
No, not that one.
Okay.
Close. in Judy in Judaistic views,
You mean Budapest?
Junior. So basically, if you're in the judicial,
Is this how you order it in like dining establishments?
I don't go to them. Not without my miniature pony with a diaper. But in the religious believing side of it,
Have you taken your normal pills?
anyways, ponies are seen as like precious, and you know, like, you know how they don't eat cows and stuff in certain areas of the country. It's like that. Like certain parts of the country, you don't eat ponies.
My memory's a little jumbled up, but I think I could remember that if I, thought a little harder.
My uncle has the same problem. But in certain part of the countries, you don't eat ponies. That's the parts that people that are following the Judaistic values live in. So if it...
My bad.
Sorry, one more point. I guess depending on your religious views, it would depend
Catholicism.
on... Perhaps. Not that one, though. So what were you saying?
Else?
What were you saying?
You know what else they don't do in certain parts of the country?
Oh, yeah.
Now, hold on to your seat for this one.
I'm holding on.
They don't eat cheese ball.
I think you could have stopped that statement that they don't eat. Certain. It's okay. Certain people can't eat. That's offensive.
It's a disease.
Yeah, it's like glaucoma.
Huh?
What?
What is that?
I don't know. I was lying. Seems smart, but certain people don't eat. You know? But certain people also don't eat cheese balls, which is a good point. Do you eat cheese? I had to get a breath of air before that statement.
Sorry, who was it? Tasty burp. Go on.
You.
Okay. So, when you're swimming and you see a fish...
Yes. I swim in the ocean.
Have you thought hard about grabbing it?
With what?
Have you ever been like, you know what? To hell with it. I'm gonna just grab it. Cook it up. Nice meal. 5-star dinner. Little tartar sauce.
I would think of that, and I would be tempted, but my actual late great uncle,
Catholicism.
not that one, the other one, great uncle,
Buddhism.
he actually died to he
died to Hinduism, didn't he?
He was an astronaut in the ocean, and
so Jewishism.
He was an astronaut in the ocean, and he picked up a pufferfish, and he took his helmet off, and he just ate it whole.
That's close to a tongue twister.
What?
Picked up a pufferfish.
He picked up the pufferfish, and he just ate the entire thing whole, and it expanded in his throat, and he ended up actually drowning.
Oh, damn.
So I would...
you would think that when he ate the pufferfish and like expanded, that he would like go up. It's like a little balloon.
Yeah, he comedically inflated up to like balloon status.
He was like Mrs. Puff.
He's like SpongeBob boy.
Think about pufferfish. What's like, what's like the most dangerous animal, marine animal, or aquatic animal? I don't know. That you could think of.
Um, I guess it would depend on, like, are we talking just in general dangerous, or like purposefully dangerous, like vicious? Like, would it be? I mean, you could say like a shark is vicious, but I think a whale could do more damage. But a whale just
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
like a whale just decides not to.
Hell, a dolphin could do more damage. You know, like sharks are afraid of dolphins, man.
Yeah, because
Like,
dolphins
are
just
some
beat the fuck out of them for no reason.
Dolphins some bullies, man. They like speed up under them and then like swipe them up and just hit them in the kidney. Pow! One shot, boom, dead.
With their dolphin fists.
And then they be in a pod too, which is like a group of them.
Yeah.
Just be smacking them up, crazy, smacking them up. Pow, pow, pow,
You know, I actually saw that once. I was at the beach and I had binoculars.
I imagine you were like POV in the dolphin.
POV a dolphin,
Yeah.
fuck you. Oh,
Oh damn.
get rid of the up.
Honestly. Sharks are just like, I don't know. They're kind of overrated
I
to me.
think
man.
sharks are
Like, they
misunderstood.
dumb as hell. They dumb as hell,
Misunderstood.
man. They'd be like, food.
That's exactly what they're like.
Yeah.
You know, they actually had a lot of scenes from Jaws where they had to edit out audio because the shark was just going food. Had to cut a lot of it
way
out.
too much, yeah.
It was,
Food. It was like, food,
he actually spoke in an Indian accent too because he came from Bangladesh.
Oh yeah, Buddhism.
Yeah, they had to get rid of all the Buddhism scenes out of Jaws too.
Get those goddamn Buddhism scenes out of here, man. Get them out of here.
Is that enough for the Buddhism in Jaws 2, which offends me?
I remember watching Jaws 2, man, and I was like, we need to get them Buddhism scenes out of there, man. It's crazy. What is that shark doing? I was like, bro, that shark Buddhism.
You know what aggravated me with Jaws?
What?
The credits, they don't like pay tribute to all the fucking cameramen that had to deep sea dive for like fucking an hour and 30 minutes while doing
tough,
it.
man. So tough.
Like, how deep were they? How long did they have to hold their breath? It's like, I think they deserve more credit than just that. They didn't get any credit.
Oh, excuse me.
Just aggravating.
Demons.
Demons have come out. My inner voices.
Well, while we're on the topic of like sharks and like underwater and stuff, let's talk about the cage.
Huh?
What would you do if
I
you
don't
were
know.
in the cage? Like, you know, they like put you in the water.
What
and,
is
like,
the cage?
You know, it's like
The
it's like a
shark
little cage.
cages.
Yeah, the shark cages. You know,
It sounds
It's
way
like-
more ominous when you just refer to it as the cage.
It was supposed to sound.
What happened
yeah.
to you?
You know, like they put you in a little cage, and
Yeah.
like, they like sink you down, and then you're like, what the hell am I supposed to do now? And then
What
sharks are like,
darnation's
"I'll
happening
show
right
you."
now?
The sharks are like, don't worry, I'll show you, right? And then, like, what would you do if the shark started biting on the cage, and the cage just like gave?
He just fucking
What would-
disintegrates. Like bites it once and it all falls apart. You know, I don't think I have many options in this scenario. I'd probably scream and die.
Would you like yelp and then do a comedic Scooby Doo? Wait, that's not Scooby.
Aren't we underwater in this situation?
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably go,
That makes it
I'd probably
more
go-
comedic.
ow, 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 and then frantically move. Like with the Jetsons?
No. You turn into a car. You like Transformers.
Yeah, and then my arms
Robots
would,
in disguise.
my little wheel arms would flail around,
I
and
was
I'd
gonna say a little wee arms.
my little My little wee wee would flail around in the water.
What if you're like so scared in that situation and like your arms just turn into wee wees?
I like you said that as if like that is a natural defense mechanism if you get too scared.
If like your like hands turn into pee hands? What do you do? You got pee hands.
I'd probably complain.
How you gonna like get away? What you gonna do?
I'd like take my hands and point them down like jet boosters and pee. Go up.
I don't. How strong is that stream? God damn.
I'd shoot kidney stones out at them like fucking machine guns.
That boy launching.
That's what I say on Fortnite.
God.
Speaking of Fortnite, let's not.
Let's never do that again.
Yeah, this ain't that type.
Let me just put that on a list of things to never do in my life again.
Number 1, heroin. Number 2, talk about Fortnite.
Number 1, not heroin.
Number 2. Anyways.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, so even scarier, right? Let's say you're going deep sea diving. I'm talking deep.
How deep?
Deep sea diving. Crazy deep.
Like 8 feet.
Crazier. 14 feet.
Oh. Dude, I'm scared.
What would you do? You're
That's
going 14 feet deep. And you see the...
What? Want to repeat yourself? What do I see?
You're going 14
Yeah, I
feet
got that part
deep.
down. What do I
And
see?
you see...
What do I
you see
want
the-
to... Yes?
You see the bottom of the ocean.
Oh my
What you doing?
god.
What you doing?
I'm screaming. What else am I supposed to do? I've gone too far. I'd probably frantically swim up. And then down.
Like a fish?
No.
What are you?
No, like a bobber when you're fishing and you
Meat
put a
hammer.
no, bringing that up, I'd probably hit the shark in the cage with the meat hammer.
Make sure it's nice and
Meaty.
tender.
Oh.
What? You don't.
Wait, are you talking about a tenderizing? You're talking about a tenderizing hammer. I thought you were talking about a hammer literally made out of meat.
Oh my god.
That's why I'd use it as a distraction.
You grab your meat hammer and you slap another slab of meat. Hold on, ma. I just got a tenderizer.
Why'd you not call it a tenderizer?
Literally the sound it would make.
That's like calling a spatula a meat flipper. Why would you call it that? No,
It's a flipper.
a spatula.
It's a flipper.
It's called a tenderizer for a reason. I thought you were literally talking about like a claw hammer made out of like ground beef.
Oh lord.
Is that the noise it would make?
Yeah.
Squeezing it in between my toes.
Ugh, nasty. God.
Hold on, man. I gotta tenderize the meat.
Boy, what the hell, boy?
What are you doing? Put that meat away. Put that meat away. That meat, man.
The shark swam up to you and just went, boy, what the hell, boy?
Shark swims up to you. He goes,
Hey, man, what you doing?
Yeah, what's good, boy?
he goes,
Do you have Instagram? Do you have Instagram?
oh man,
Dude, I would give him my DM.
bro, I gotta go to Dunkin' in a bit. Get that damn the
Donut.
boba thing again. It was good. Did you just interrupt me midway and go, donut?
What?
Oh my god.
You said you had to go to where? Dunkin'?
Yeah,
Yes. And you said you have to go to Dunkin' and get a try finishing. That's a donut.
just jumps in, just donut.
Just making sure you were on the right track. Why is he? Why? Why donut? Why donut spell like that?
But yeah, God, I gotta get that boba drink again because it was kind of good. I had it for the first time and I was like, damn, it's not that bad. It was like real sweet.
Why do they call it?
Which I liked.
Why do they call it Dunkin'? Like, are you Dunkin' things?
Donuts.
Yeah. Forgot about that. I think they should give you more dunkable things.
Oh my god.
Like donut holes.
Hey man, let me get that.
You walk up to the cashier, can have a bubble tea with a Dunkin' Donut hole. You're like,
But what the hell? Like, how the hell you on the hole, man? How the hell you on the hole?
inside out.
How we supposed to get the hole, man?
Man, where the hole even going?
Like, I don't know, man. Let me just get over.
You like Indian? What if every time you went to Dunkin' Donuts, you automatically got an Indian like accent?
That'd be so confusing. But like it's,
I know, I like
imagine
boba
it's
tea.
like even the workers as well.
The boba tea, not the boba tea.
What?
Boba tea is contagious.
So I was at Dunkin', right? And boba tea.
Donut.
Like,
Did you just snore, or did like a comedically oversized phone like vibrate next to you? Why? Are you sleepy?
why does it have to be comedically oversized?
Because it's loud.
Why was that the choice? Why couldn't it just be loud and I had to be comedically oversized?
Okay, if you put it
I
that
imagine
way,
like a phone the size of like a door, just laying down on my bed.
only a spoonful. Only one call.
My last text message.
What if T-Mobile made an ad like that? It had King Butch, and he was like, he had like a comedically oversized T-Mobile phone.
Oh my god.
It's like only one call.
That'd be scary.
It just ends there.
Jesus
Then the Chips
Christ.
Ahoy, Chips Ahoy cookie comes out. It's like, the drip
Wait,
is.
donut.
Ah!
Oh my god. Did your lower body fall off and then like rumble up to the floor? Jesus Christ. You're falling apart literally.
Sorry,
Jesus.
my legs disconnected like a Lego character.
Yeah.
Started running
Oh,
away.
Imagine that. They just like detach it more. Just,
They started playing the drums.
they were just like. Oh my god. They shut the door, it's just.
I'm calling the
Oh my
cops.
god.
I'm calling the cops. This is mildly inconvenient.
How? They're not gonna believe you. Hey man, what do you mean? Prank call, prank call.
You call him. I'm sorry. Hello, my legs just ran away. My what the hell, boy? Pulls up comedically oversized
hey, my legs
phone.
are running. Well, you better go catch him.
You better go get that.
You better go get him. Whacking slash.
Whacking snatch, bruh.
Oh my god. Yo, 5-star rating on the donuts, man. 5-star rating.
It's weird that we use
Oh my
5
God.
stars. It doesn't give. It doesn't. I feel like a better number would be like at least like maybe 20. You get 20 stars, because like, I mean, someone with the opinion of 3 stars, like, you can't really have it. I mean, you could put 2.5 stars, but that's like, you know, just I like an even, like like an even whole number, you know, like with no decimal. and I think 10 would be a good
but
choice. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say 10. Would
no,
be-
no, 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 no. I like, cause I like a lot of variety. Cause like, I mean, you could say 9 out of 10, but like, that's like a 90. There's a big difference between a 90 and a 100. Like you get a 90 and it's like, oh, you did pretty good, and then you get 100, you're like, dude, you did great. There's a big difference between that. I think having like a scale of 5, because if you have 20 stars and each star would be 5, having a
I don't know, I feel
95 would be good.
I feel like 9 out of 10 is like really good, and then like a 10 out of 10 is just perfect.
Well, you know, is your family missing?
Catholicism.
Something to think about.
Um, excuse me.
What was that?
Okay.
Did Satan just come out of the depths of hell to
No,
belch
it
in
came out
your
of my
face?
nostrils.
What if Satan did that?
But
Belched in your face.
I was thinking more
That's
like
what hell
I was
is.
thinking more like he comes out of your mouth and flicks you on the nose and like goes, hee, and it just disappears.
Fucking Satan's just a little prankster inside your nose.
he's a little troll.
That's what they mean when they say there's always devil.
Satan
There's
Satan hides your normal pills.
dental floss. Not my normal pills.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yes.
be not normal now.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how funny is funny?
9.7.
No.
Well, like
Really?
funny. Like what are we talking about with funny? Like the word funny or funny? Oh, the word funny.
Mm-hmm.
You hear it so much that like you know how when you say a word so many times it like just seems like such a weird word. Funny.
Yeah.
Why is it funny? I prefer humorous or comedical. Funny just local comedian.
Comedically oversized, Lars.
Exactly, comedically oversized. Comedically, it just seems better than funny. I don't. But funny, you know. It's the word funny can be funny sometimes, depending on the context of the sentence it is put on. In like, I mean, you could say, "Dude, that was funny." It wouldn't be funny,
You know.
but like
Somebody
you say,
says funny, and you know, sometimes they laugh.
you
sometimes
giggle a
they don't.
little.
Yeah.
You let out a little chuckle.
That'd be,
Well, your inner.
I wouldn't go that
Is
far.
that what your is?
Not a chuckle.
Can you represent the chuckle again with that noise?
Which one?
The one you did.
That one?
Is that how you
That's
chuckle?
no, that's my Adam Sandler impression.
Adam Sandler just comes out on stage in his stand-up
He does what?
career. And, you know, he goes out on stage in his stand-up career and he goes. Just walks back. He's got like a little baby bib on. He's.
It's perfect. I love it. Oh man.
Do you? I think I'd be mad. You pay like
Oh,
$200 to go see Adam Sandler. He just comes out on stage with a baby bib.
What, you pay?
I steal, but still, I'd be mad.
Like iron?
I trade 16 iron for it. Like the olden times.
Blacksmith. You like
Will Blacksmith.
No blacksmith, man. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Will Smith. Will Smith. Smith Will. Fully.
What if you're like trying to get your watch fixed, and then the guy that you go to get your watch fixed just like dissolves, but then you like.
What's your definition of
reappears, and
dissolve?
he's like the effect in Google Slides. And
Just imagine. Imagine a watch fixer just turns into a Google Slides presentation. That really did
You know
not
what
help
I'm
my
talking
vision.
about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he does that, and then he like comes back, but he's 5 people this time, but they're like really short, and they're not adults. They're like kids, right? So like they're like, kind of small. They're like 8, 9, but they're like really smart, and they just start going to work on your watch, and they give you like the best watch known to man. Like you can time travel and everything. What would you do?
Be happy? I'd have gratitude. Do I have to pay them still?
Yeah,
Do I have to pay them more?
yeah. There's.
Oh,
5
then
of
I'd
them now.
slaughter them.
What the hell?
I'd go back in time and just prevent them from being born.
What if they were like the time masters, and excuse me, nothing you could do could really stop them?
Clearly they don't have good intentions. I'd probably just I would like give them back the watch. Say keep it. Cause like, they literally dissolved the man in front of me and then like
No, they wore the.
They
man.
were the man? Why did
Yeah.
they need a disguise if they're just children?
No, they are the man.
They are the...
Yeah, it's like what was that thing called? Captain the Green Man, who like.
yes, I remember
really loved
Captain the
planet.
Green Man.
You know, he really loved the planet. He was like Captain Planet. Was that it?
Might have been.
Yeah. You know,
No.
where like they all come together and
Hulk.
they like become a person. Like Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I get the Power Rangers example.
Yeah, so they do that. They like form into one person,
Well,
combining
like,
all their powers.
I just don't... They're combining their powers, and why would they just divide their powers in front of me?
But
Wouldn't that make them vulnerable?
they can only hold the form for so long.
So they're on their day shift at a job that they don't need,
Yeah.
and they decide to use their powers all together when no one's there, but as soon as someone comes and they need to work on something, they just divide their powers?
Well, they didn't choose to. It just happened.
Okay. Do they not have a choice to, like, combine? Or divide?
They have
Or-
to wait like a minute.
I'd still... what can I do in this situation? I just say thank you,
Pretty
pay,
much.
and leave.
Yeah.
Now, what if you went to get your watch fixed, and
Mhm.
the guy, you know, he's a pretty average dude, like,
Mhm.
like, I'm gonna say, like, 5'11".
Excuse me. Mhm.
I'm gonna say, like, 5'11", bald. He's got, like, oh, no, actually, he's got, like, a full head of hair, no facial hair. He's got glasses, and, like,
I imagine he's got like hair, but like it looks exactly like a head. Like he's got a face and everything on the top of his head.
you are a terrifying person.
That'd be right.
That's scary. What if you walked in and you just had like hair that looked like Lego hair?
Oh my
It was like extremely solid.
It just looked like wax was slapped onto
Yeah.
it. It was just
Okay.
molded.
Okay, let me continue my situation. You
Mhm.
walk in. He's got, you know, like, hair that looks kind of like Lego hair. And he's got no facial hair or anything. He's wearing glasses. He's got a blue shirt, like khakis,
Mhm.
and he's like, he looks at your watch. And he's like, wow, this is a really nice. This is a pretty good watch. But and I could fix it, but it would cost a lot. I think it'd be more efficient if you just like got a new watch that's like the same but cheaper. And he's like, it's over there, and he points to the other side of the store, and you like turn around to look at it, and you just hear like a comedical pop noise, like a, or like no,
I
more
thought
like
he
a.
was gonna say it was gonna be a comedical
Comedically-
bang noise on the top of my head, and I was so scared.
If you turned around, it's just a comedically oversized watch. Just like $9.99.
I thought he was gonna hit me over the head with like a really large pan, like the size of a pillow kind of pan.
Just kidnaps you. Makes you work
God.
and make watches that are comedically oversized. No, but like you turn around and like you look at the watch. It looks pretty cool. It's like $16. And but while you're looking, you hear behind you, and you turn around and like you see that everything about him has been switched. He's like fucking. It's like 9'5".
Oh God.
He no longer has hair on his head, and instead there's like a Lego attachment piece thing, like when you take hair off a Lego man. And now he's got a beard. His glasses are like 3 times longer. He's wearing blue khakis and like fucking shirt that's like tan. And you just look at him weird and he's like, "What's wrong?" He just says, "What's wrong?"
What? I'm so lost.
He just says,
What is going on?
he just says, "What's wrong?" And he winks. What would you do? What would you do?
I'll be honest, man. You kind of lost me. What? What is going on at this point? My lord.
He says, "What's wrong?" He says,
So
"What's wrong?" He says, "What's wrong?" and winks. What are you gonna do?
I turn around, leave the store.
What if when you turn around the door's gone and it's just a
God.
concrete wall?
I
What do you do
squat
next?
down and cry in the ball.
What if he picks you up? He picks you up with his big hands.
How is his hand that big? Jesus Christ.
His hand's like 30 inches in width.
30 inches.
30 inches. 30
It was
inches.
wrapping around my whole body, just grabbing me while I'm in the ball.
His hand has like
It was like
100 inches in area.
three
100 square.
long fingers.
What if he wraps his hand around you and starts dribbling you like a basketball?
Oh my god, like in Space Jam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
What would you do?
I'd uncrumple myself.
What if he crumples? What if he crumples you like a piece of paper?
Again?
Like a piece of paper.
Oh my god.
He forms you into like a meaty snowball.
I'd use my laser eyes on him. I'd zap him right in the nuts.
What if he did like a schoolgirl giggle and he was like, "That won't work"?
When I zap him in the nuts with my eyes, my laser eyes.
Because that won't work.
I'd use the head. I'd use my head to like morph it into a really long spike and then like stab him in the chest.
Wait.
Yeah.
What if it missed? What if it missed?
I'd pull on my earlobes and extend them and wrap them around his neck.
What if he turned into like an ant from like he did like one of the Animorph books? He just slowly face shifts into an ant and he runs away.
I'd go victory, and then I'd do a little dance.
What if while you're doing those,
my earlobes are still elongated.
your earlobes are like sagging on the ground.
Yeah.
You're crumpled up. Your head is like a spike right now. Victory. What if while you're dancing? What if while you're dancing you just hear, and you turn around? You turn around and everything's back to normal. You're just standing there. He's like, "Sir, are you okay?"
I'd go, victory,
He's like, what's wrong? And he
then,
winks.
and then dance away from him.
What if something propelled you to, like, go back up to him?
I'd go, not today, sir.
Why didn't Adolf Hitler do that? Why didn't any bad leader just do that? Dude, I feel like doing this. No. Nah.
No can do.
No can do, sirree. I think that could solve a lot of problems in the world.
That solve a lot of, yeah, it would.
Would.
World hunger?
That's an
Done.
interesting topic.
It'd be like starvation? No can do.
Cancer? No, I'm gonna have to
Kinda gotta
pass.
pee.
I do
kinda
too.
gotta
I was about to say we should take a pee break.
pee. Okay, pee break.
Alright.
Interval? I don't know what it's called, man. Whatever. Pee break. You go take a pee break too, okay? Go get some water, some snacks. Take care of yourself.
Pee break is over. Had to swap over to a headset mic. You know, because microphone just up and farted.
Damn.
It would be like
This is
that.
yours like wireless?
No, I just sometimes it shuts off. It hasn't done it ever since
Damn.
I've been connected to my my fucking adapter thing, but whenever I get connected
That's
just to
weird.
my remote, it turns off. Alright, so pee break over.
Pee break over.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I hope everyone got themselves situated. You know, no more pee break. Your
Yes.
snacks already ready. You know, put them down on the bed, whatever you got.
Give me them.
Hand them over.
Now.
No.
Thank you for grabbing them.
I never said they were for you.
For us.
Yes. Hold on. My laptop is freaking out right now.
Straight
damn it.
freaking.
Straight tweaking, man. Straight tweaking.
Honestly.
Hold on. Is it wet inside of the laptop?
Oh, no.
Laptop.
Whoever did this is gonna pay.
Inside of the laptop. I think it's wet inside of my laptop. I hope not. It's like a drop. It's like a drop of water too. God damn it. It's like one. It's not even a drop of water. It's like I just spat a little bit, and like went in there. God damn it.
You spat into your laptop?
No, it just like landed perfectly in there.
Sure.
It's just a bunch of spittle, man. A bunch of spittle. You know what they
Dude
say.
spittled, griddled all over his laptop, baby. That's a bozo
Bro,
move right there.
Bro, I was spitting that all the griddle.
Straight bozo move.
Griddle. Griddle.
Y'all ever had bread part 2?
Don't say that.
Y'all ever had it? Bread part 2?
Dude,
Second.
I
The
hate
second.
bread.
Why? Why the bread do you wrong like that?
I think it's the crust.
Excuse me.
It just evokes anger in me.
The bread do to you, man. Bread do to you.
Called me a racial slur.
No.
It did.
No. You heard it here, guys. The bread is racist.
Ah!
That was... Okay. Yeah.
That wasn't a joke. I literally just screamed at the top of my lungs, bloody murder.
Did you really? You didn't say all that.
I didn't scream the words, but like, that was pure terror in my heart when I screamed that.
How come?
Uh,
Did you get flashbacks to bread?
I got flashbacks to my great uncle eating that pufferfish.
Catholicism.
No, not that one!
Hinduism.
Yes, that one.
Gotta be.
Gotta be. Only people like that, am I right?
Which part of the bread?
I don't know, man. Like,
Top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right.
all around
Side,
it, like all
side,
the outline.
up, down.
You know the crust, like literally crust for bread is just the outline, like cartoon outline.
I'd be kind of shocked if someone just called crust the outline.
Dude, that's seriously what it is. Like, imagine you go to like a restaurant. And like
I was gonna say,
a
imagine
piece.
like at a sandwich shop, and the guy's like, "You want me to take off the outline?" I'm like, "What?"
What if you worked at a like high-end like fucking Gordon Ramsay restaurant and someone came in and asked you for a peanut butter jelly sandwich without the outline?
they go.
Let me peanut butter jelly sandwich, but hold the outline, please.
Imagine just working at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and someone asks you for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Just that alone. I think that'd be offensive.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay would come out in person and shit on your head. He literally do.
I don't think he would do that.
He would.
You know,
This is not good.
Something holding me down from believing that.
They have it on camera. He did that once.
Who?
What's that one guy that does all the carpool karaoke videos on YouTube? I think it's like
Jason Gordon-Levitt.
I don't think that's his name. It's like James Corden or something. Who's Jason? What?
James?
Hold on.
Jimmy, old pal. Man, you gotta know these
Yeah,
things.
James Corden. He does the karaoke carpool. He did to
Jimmy
him.
Gordon, I know him.
No, not okay.
Batman.
He shat on. He came. He was. James Corden was doing carpool karaoke with Gordon Ramsay, and Gordon Ramsay just shat on his head after he made a snarky remark.
What would you do if you heard about some some rumors flying around in pre-K about you. What would you do?
I couldn't. Dude, I was shoving like fucking crayons up my nose when I was in pre-K.
No, like you're not in pre-K.
Oh,
but there's
pre-K
people talking about you in pre-K.
students are making rumors about me. How old am I?
and
My
they're all
normal
negative.
age?
They're all negative. Yeah, you're your age right now.
Damn, I wish I was 35. I would, I would write a strongly worded letter, put it in my desk. Then I'd walk
In
down
your
there with a
desk?
gun, yeah, my desk.
I don't think I can let you go on with the next line you were about to say.
What? What'd I say?
Nap time.
That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. I'd knock on the door. I'd knock on the door. But
No,
nap time.
no. Oh my god. This is not.
I
This
think
is
I'd-
not good.
I think I'd practice, like I'd draw an outline of a human body, like that was like 3'6" on my wall, and just
Oh, God.
practice ways to beat the hell out of it.
Jesus Christ.
But then I'd never go through with it. I'd just beat up a random midget on the street.
Oh, poor guy.
I'd pay him well though.
Okay. Yeah.
6 doubloons.
Evens it out, I guess.
I'd pay that bozo.
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 How do you feel about the word bozo?
Oh, sounds weird. A little strange.
How strange.
It's like Stranger Things, but like I don't know, man. Bozo. It's weird. It's like close to bongo.
What if I slapped on your
Makes me
nuts
think
like
of
bongo drums?
Oh god.
Call that shit crumple nuts.
You know, crumple nuts. Yo, let's put up a tournament between Bozo and Crumple Nuts. See who wins. Who stands up. I
Last
just
one
imagine
surviving.
They're like two guys. It's like two regular guys.
Yeah.
Two. They got one Bozo, one Crumple Nuts over here.
Imagine Bozo's got like cartoon outline.
I was gonna say, I imagine Bozo was like one of those like lower end mafia men, but like he's like real funny. He's got like the
Yeah.
kind of sound to him. He's got like a tilted fedora and like a suit.
You know, you know those things that you'd like get as a kid that would have like sand in the bottom of them, and you'd punch them and they'd come back up, like the punch balloon things.
Oh yeah.
I imagine you
yeah,
just one of those, but like half deflated.
Oh god. Poor Bozo.
What about crumple nuts?
I was gonna say, I imagine Crumple Nuts is like some guy who has a
Erectile
slant to him.
dysfunction. A slant. This dude was made in italics.
Oh, God. He's like always leaning a little bit to the side.
Like just
Like,
his
no matter what
body, or
he's
like
doing.
every feature on him, like his face is literally off-centered.
Both.
Oh god. One leg's longer than the other, so he has to stand with a slant. It makes walking on like gutters
Slopes.
easy. Yeah. He walks sideways up a mountain.
Hey man, how do you get that mountain so easy? I just walk.
Everywhere he walks has to be like the gutter of a sidewalk. Where it's like
Oh,
uneven
God.
slopes.
Hey, they go. Stand up straight, will ya? He goes, I can.
He just,
He goes. I'm trying.
Trust me, I want to. what if, like during the mile run, He just sees that it's an even pavement. He's like, man, I can't do it no more.
I want to see Crumple Nuts go up against Even Steven.
Dude, that's a pretty easy fucking win for Even Steven.
You got an imperfect guy going against a perfect guy.
Imperfect? That's the way you describe someone who's slanted.
I'm sorry.
Imperfect.
I apologize. I take back that comment.
It sounds kind of sexist if I'm being for
Just
real.
imagine you got a guy that's like perfectly symmetrical going up against a guy that's like always on the
I
slant.
think the perfectly symmetrical guy would be even scarier. like we're talking about like lengthwise, right? Because if we're going like widthwise, and he's just like he's either like two pairs of legs stacked on each other, or two top halves of bodies. Like,
I'm
I
so
don't
lost.
like if you're talking about symmetrical like through the
Oh yeah, I mean like down the middle.
yeah,
of
down the middle.
persons,
Okay,
yeah.
lengthwise, like lateral, not horizontal. Okay. Be scary if he was symmetrical
that'd be
horizontally.
frightening if it was just like
Just two pairs of legs.
That boy was folded
That boy sus. What? You folded a hamburger and a hot dog. Oh, like in art class when your teacher would be like, fold it hamburger length, or hamburger wise, and hot dog. Fuck. Hot dog. Hot burger.
Hot burger.
Hot burger and ham
One
dog.
hot burger to go.
Ham
Oh
dog.
my god. Jeez,
I imagine
that keeps spitting on the screen.
what's Crumple Nuts? Crumple Nuts just got a
That's it
blood
right there.
stain in his crotch area.
Oh my god.
He just always looks sad.
What the hell?
What would his idealistic views be?
Kind of on the edge, you know?
Of
Just
glory?
teetering off a bit.
Slightly racist?
No.
Extremely sexist?
No.
No! I'm gonna answer it in one word for you.
Let me get you back on one
Let
answer
me-
there. No.
What if he came out in Levi jeans?
What if it came out in leaf high jeans?
Just made out of leaves and really high?
No, it's leaf high.
Yeah,
The height
they're
of a
made out of
leaf.
leaves. They're made out.
It's the height of an average leaf.
No. I'm thinking like pants that go up to his waist, like his chest, his nipples. And they're made out of leaves.
Oh my god, no. I was thinking more like it's the height of a leaf and that's it.
That would go up to like his middle of his shin. If that, maybe a
if you're
quarter
being
of his
generous.
shin. How tall is Crumple Nuts?
What do you call it?
Crumple
Crumple
Nuts.
the nuts.
His name's just an action.
Is that like your like final move? That's like the last resort. Crumple the
His
nuts.
middle name's the.
Oh god.
That sounds like an RKO move.
That poor
Something
guy.
Steve Austin would do.
Man.
Speaking of Steve Austin,
Mm.
let us not.
True. Yeah.
It's going on the
I get
list.
that one. I get it. It's going on the list. Right there. Right next to, what was the other one?
Heroin
Heroin.
and Fortnite.
No, that wasn't it. No, it was not heroin.
And Fortnite.
In Fortnite, yeah. Oh, man.
What
Jesus.
What if
Huh?
What if Crumple Nuts came out on the stage at an Adam Sandler concert and his X and Y had just been replaced?
Wait. Adam Sandler comes out on the stage and he goes, X and Y have been replaced?
No. No, Adam Sandler comes out on the stage and he's like, hey! And he's like, wanna meet my friend? And everybody's like, sure, that sounds fun. They all say exactly those words in unison. There's exactly like 16 people in the audience. And he's like, here you go! And Crumple Nuts comes out. And he's like, his X and Y axis has been like inverted.
What the hell?
So he's just extremely wide.
That's scary.
What would you say?
If he's like extremely wide,
He was extremely wide. And he winked at you. He said, "What's wrong?"
I'd go, well, crumple nuts, you know? It's that man. It's that guy.
What if he
He's
corrects
back
you
at it
in
again.
the middle of your sentence? He corrects you. He's like, "the."
I'd go. And
What
then walk away.
if, what if the next word that came out of your mouth infuriated him, and he just pulled out a fucking
But I didn't speak.
a Browning machine gun? He just mows down the entire public.
I imagine like a Browning machine gun is just scat,
No,
just like
no,
violating the public with just scat.
it's vile. Which scat are we talking about?
Poo poo.
Damn it. Poo poo caca.
Poo poo caca.
What if Adam Sandler came out on stage and just went poo poo caca?
Don't say it. God damn it.
And poo poo caca. And everyone in the audience just like melted.
Applauded him.
No.
Oh
They
god.
melted.
That's going. Jesus. Okay. Let's go in a different direction with that one.
They all applauded and then just proceeded to melt.
Jesus.
Except the one standing man.
Stanley?
No,
Man?
Jack
Like
Black.
Flat Stanley, but as a man.
Jack Black was in the audience. He takes his mask off to reveal that he's actually Stone
Who
Cold
is he?
Steve Austin.
Oh my god, we thought he was not supposed to talk about him.
He had to disguise himself so he could make his way into the conversation.
Oh god.
What would you do?
Steve Austin knows his stuff. He knows it well.
Steve Austin's literally going to watch this and he's going to be like, that man is
I thought he
right.
was gonna say Steve Austin is going to Washington. I was like, what? Is that the first time?
He's going to Washington. Steve
Is he
Austin's
really
going
is?
to New York. He's on his way.
I imagine like one of these days someone's gonna have a tour and it's gonna be like coming to you or like coming to a place near you and then they'll like literally perform in your backyard. You're like, what the hell?
I want one of the trailers that's like coming to a theaters near you, but like they make a major typo, and it's just coming for you. Imagine watching that in your home.
You're
It's like
frightened.
it's like
I
an
feel like-
Ernest movie. You know the Ernest movies that are like Ernest Saves Halloween stuff?
Yeah.
Ernest goes to jail. So like Ernest saves a decapitated kid coming for you.
Oh my god, how does he save him if he's already decapitated?
Find out in the
Does he even
wonk.
have much look for him?
Find out.
What is he gonna do? All he
Find-
can do is just look left, look right.
Find
look
out
up,
in this
look
wonky
down,
action thriller.
listen, speak, smell.
Look up, look down. Yes, because those would be the actions. You're assuming that he just saves the head.
What does he do? Save the body then?
Yeah, just a functional body with no head. That can't think.
He can't like really understand
He
what
keeps
he's
it.
doing.
He keeps it in his closet.
Oh god,
It's for rare occasions.
what happens to the head?
It's in a jar.
Why not just put the head on the?
Find
on the
out
body?
in the sequel. Ernest
Why
saves
he doesn't put the head
decap.
on the body?
No, Ernest saves decapitated head.
Ernest saves Leonardo DiCaprio from a really bad fall.
From racist tweets.
He just goes, "No, Leonardo DiCaprio, don't type that."
No.
And then he turns to the camera and he goes,
He winks. He winks
goes,
both eyes.
Wink, wink.
I just
He turns to
realized
the left and there's
that
like a phone call you're getting.
someone joined. Oh, it was her. Your babes joined the stream and commented,
My baby,
"Flip it upside down and do start it." do start it because it could fry your motherboard. Oh, okay. She was talking about how you literally blew chunks into your laptop.
Oh.
Yeah, she said flip it
okay,
upside down
okay.
and don't start it because it could fry your motherboard.
Ah, okay. Wait, the board has a mother?
Dude, that's what I was about to say. What happened to the fatherboard? Like, why do we always care about the motherboard?
In class.
What?
You heard me?
Was that a question or a statement, or are you accusing me of something?
No. It's just the truth.
Who told you?
God.
Why am I getting hard in class?
Catholicism.
It all leads back to one answer.
I imagine that's like a WikiHow like answer.
How to stop
Like
getting
a
hard in
answer.
class.
Catholicism.
Commit tax evasion.
The bully's up on the slopes.
What slopes?
The slopey slope.
Are we talking about crumple nuts again?
Couple nuts goes up and down a hill.
But doesn't realize.
He's like, wait, that was a hill? Huh.
He looks down and realizes that the hills have eyes.
Oh God. But then he's like, wait, that's just a conspiracy.
It's just
Then
a
he
theory.
turns back, he looks at the hills and he's like, wait a minute.
It was
That's
all
an
a
eye.
vision. He looks into the camera, he goes, that's just a theory. A wonky theory. Just projectile shits all over the hill.
He's like 13 feet away, but he still manages to get feces on the camera.
Why'd you describe it as feces? It's pronounced poo-poo scat. It's poo-poo caca.
Poo-poo caca.
What if you were watching a what if you were watching a like murder documentary and like they're talking about how he killed his first victim and then like spread her feces all over the walls, but he just describes it as poo poo caca. Like straight faced.
What if they like give you a snail, right? They put it on your plate. It's not dead or anything. It's alive. It's trying to get away.
I would eat
but, like,
it.
It's too slow, right? And they go,
Enjoy your feces from flambe, sir.
What
and he, like, he messes
restaurant
it up
am I
just like
at?
that. He messes it up just like that, and he like keeps on going, and then he like slides it over to you. Real menacing too. He like it's like a centimeter at a time, and he goes.
Is this
Like that's the noise that the plate is making, scraping against against the table, and it goes.
I imagine this is all just happening in like the white void that Squidward went into in that future episode.
yeah, that's definitely it right there.
The plate
That's it.
slides all the way off the table, but just keeps gliding in the air. Like just keeps going on forever.
Yeah.
I just look back, I'm like, cheese griddle.
There's like a guy like next to you, like on the other side of the restaurant,
Staring.
and he has a plate sliding to him, but like he's not looking at the plate, he's looking at you.
I
And
feel
like when you glance at him, you like look at your plate, and the plate is gone, and then you glance back at him, and he's like right in front of you, and he goes,
Hey, you gonna eat that?
I feel like this is a dream I've had.
and then you go. Actually, yeah, I was gonna, but you know.
He's in the middle of
okay
your
if you want
sentence,
it,
he
I
just
guess.
punches you in the nose. It's like,
And
wrong
then-
answer.
No. He goes. He goes.
You should have kept to the books, pal.
And then he like grabs your nose
Oh
and
no.
runs off with it. You're like, wait a minute, that's actually my nose. And you like feel your face, and you feel like you're Voldemort all of a sudden. You're like, where the hell
This
my
is a
nose
big
go?
gaping hole in your face.
Yeah. And then you like turn to your plate, and like the plate is back, right? So like right there on the table, and the waiter comes to you and he goes,
Is there a problem, sir?
and then you go, no, not at all. And then you grab a fork and you stab into your thigh, and it's cake.
No.
And you like pick it up, eat, and you wake up, and you're like,
You look over, the fork's actually in your thigh.
you go, God, that was a terrible nightmare, terrible. And then you like get up and you're walking around, you get some water, splash some water on your face as well, take a couple sips, go back to bed. Well, you try to go back to bed, but you have this strange feeling that something's watching you, or like at least around you, right? So you check the closet, and nothing's in there, right? And then you looking around, you open up the blinds, you don't see anything in sight that you can like point out to be like a person or a strange figure. But then you go to look underneath the bed, and the waiter's just there, and he goes,
Problem, sir.
and then you go, ah! And then all of a sudden your nose falls off, and your face starts turning, green, and your eyeballs are dripping with this.
This is way
this
too
strange
specific.
fluid
Are
that's,
you
like,
okay?
blue.
I imagined you. I thought you were gonna say like after you wake up, your like mom walks in the room. She's like, "Was that do you have a bad dream or something?" And you're like,
mom,
"Yeah."
No. Your mom walks in and she goes,
Oh no!
sir.
God no! She walks in. She's like, "Was that a bad dream?" And you're like, "Yeah, it was a bad dream." She walks up to you and like picks you up like a bowling ball, and you realize that your nose is still missing.
With her like 3 feet long fingers.
yeah, from across the room. She like, you
God.
realize that your nose is still missing, and she puts her 2 fingers in your nostrils and then thumb in your mouth, and she starts carrying you like a bowling ball, and she brings you to the dude that stole your nose, and he just hands it back, and he's like, "Sorry."
Oh my God.
Before that though, I could have sworn I had a dream like that where I was just in a void, like at a table trying to eat something, and there was like a guy right next to me. But instead of the plate thing, he's just beatboxing like 5 inches away from my face, just looking at me without blinking. I could have sworn I had a dream like that before. It sounds so familiar.
Which one is scarier? The one where he's like beatboxing in front of you, or the one where like you look at your plate sliding off,
and your face ends up dissolving in the end?
No,
I think that.
You look at him, and then like he's like staring at you, and his plate also like sliding off the table. Then you look back at your table, the plate's there, but you try to look back at him, and he's just right in front of you, and going,
Do you eat them?
I don't know, both of those are equally unsettling. Just having someone staring at you while you're trying to eat is just uncomforting.
I think the thing that adds to it is the plate sliding off, but like it just keeps on going.
Yeah, that would be scary. That would be my first warning sign that something is wrong. Like the plate slides off the table and just levitates, just keeps going, so you can't see it no more. I think that I was in like a simulation or something.
For real, man.
I'd like bite my hand to try and wake myself up.
Man, I've been recently like actually having dreams. Like I haven't had dreams in a little while, but they started up again.
Lucky.
Yeah. But like my dreams most of the time are like really incoherent. Like they're just strange events strung together, and it's like so weird. I'm trying to remember one if I can. But they're just like so weird that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I need to start writing mine down. Recently I haven't had any.
As well. I was thinking making like a dream journal. Like my boy, what was it, Max?
He ruined my dream journal.
Yeah.
What if instead of complaining he just pulled out a Glock?
Oh God.
George Lopez is like, "This is my classroom."
George
Hand it
George
over.
Lopez starts bouncing up and down.
George Lopez just like George Lopez just starts shaking, like his outlines of his body just like vibrate. He's vibrating. He goes, "Grr, Daddy's grumpy."
Oh no. His face starts like jiggling a whole
Scrunching
bunch.
up.
Like scrunches, but it was like it's like tight, like all of his features are like really scrunched up, but somehow his face is still moving like it's Jello. And he goes,
Jesus Christ. What's happening to him? Is he phase shifting? He turned into an ant?
he goes,
like, I would genuinely not know what to do in that situation. Like, there would be, I don't think there's a right answer as to what procedure to follow after that. Run.
He goes,
That is bumpy.
What? You sound like Squidward trying to beatbox. Starts foaming at the mouth.
oh my god.
His
He
limbs
foams
start
on his
bending all the
eyebrows.
wrong directions.
Oh, you see like foam like come out of his eyebrows,
Ew.
and you
What?
hear like a sound.
Steam's coming out of his ears.
Oh god.
Just imagining George Lopez say, "Daddy's grumpy" is terrifying.
Not just that, he goes,
That is
While
bumpy.
his face is contorting, like literally shrinking, and
constricting, man.
what if you like woke up at 2 a.m. to the George Lopez show and you're just like, yeah, this is normal, but then his hand, like, he reaches towards the camera, his hand comes out of the TV, just grabs
like
you.
3 feet long fingers.
Not again. Like, mother.
He reaches at the camera, like you hear a sound, right, cutting off like the
Shits himself.
transmission, and then it
Oh.
comes back on, and it's like the, you know, like the grainy effect or whatever, and it
Yeah.
comes back on, and he's going. He grabs the camera, pulls it in close, he goes.
I feel like
That
they
is
could,
grumpy.
that could be posted on like fucking Chill's
4chan?
YouTube channel as like a creepy pasta and like like the lost
Yeah.
George Lopez episode.
Yeah, the one where he goes.
That is grumpy.
Daddy's grumpy.
I remember that one, and then like his eyes start like bleeding,
Melting.
red.
Oh.
Yeah. They start bleeding blue.
There's literally nothing you can do about that situation. You can't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone about that. No one would believe you. Not even people that like believe that if you take the COVID vaccine you'll turn into a reptile would believe you.
I'd be so scared that I probably like wouldn't want to be alone ever after that. That is frightening. Can you imagine?
Like
That's
every time you turn
traumatizing.
the TV on by
God.
yourself, it instantly goes to the George Lopez show.
I feel like I don't think many of us like really thought, but I think waking up to TV playing is like the scariest thing.
Yeah.
like really scary. I feel
I
like
think
most
it-
people just like slide it off as like, you know, it was just on or whatever, and like, but like I don't know, it's just an awkward feeling. Like you don't. It's like it's so weird. Like imagine waking up right in your bed, and then the TV is just like playing.
Yeah. I think it's
It's so weird.
the most like, and somehow for me it's like the most comforting but terrifying thing at the same time. It's like comforting but unsettling. Cause like
Yeah.
it's not really, not for me, it's not the thought, it's like the kind of light that the TV gives off in a dark room, especially if it's far away,
Yeah.
I think is fucking scary, dude. Cause like it's just enough light to make out like blurry figures, but like enough to know that if something was there with you, but like not 100% sure.
I feel
It's
like
just,
it's because it's like something that like makes you more aware, but at the same time doesn't make you aware at all. Like it doesn't communicate to you or anything. It's just like it's just stuff that's like pre-recorded and just put on there, and then you're just like
Yeah.
trapped in a room with it, and it's like it's like speaking to like a brick wall or something, or like a wall somehow like starts speaking at you. It's so scary. Like imagine bringing a TV back to someone in like the past, that would be the scariest thing to them. They'd be so frightened.
So basically, we have a box that talks to you and shows you things. That's like the fucking.
Yeah.
That's the gist of a creepy or of a Goosebumps episode. A box that
Honestly.
talks to you and shows you things.
That's just scary as hell.
That's like a 2-sentence horror story. A box arrived at my doorstep. No
It
matter
spoke to
what
me.
I do, it speaks and shows me things.
Not even just a box arrived at my door the other night. It spoke. That shit is frightening.
It showed me things.
Like, my god.
You know, something that really scared me as a kid was my sister when we had our computer, my sister played this game that was like an Alice in Wonderland like horror game type thing, like a
Oh, I
parody
know that
horror.
one.
Yeah.
I know that. It was like, she had like black hair, and it was like a cloud under or something.
So I don't remember anything about the game except for when you tried it played the Jeepers Creepers music. Like
Oh, damn.
really loud. And I remember playing it by myself, but it had this feature that when you clicked the volume down button, like to mute the volume, it wouldn't mute the song. So I remember just
That's
like
scary.
clicking the mute button because I didn't like the music, and it just kept playing. I remember like just being genuinely terrified at the thought of something that I thought I could control, like even something so minor that I thought I could control, just not being controllable.
Yeah. Just frightening, man. It's like, I don't know. There's like so much stuff that we like know of, but we don't know too much about. Like even our own bodies. It's scary.
Yeah.
Like we don't even really know how we build muscle. You know, it's crazy. We don't even really know how to build muscle. We used to think it was like muscle tears, but apparently it's like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Imagine if
Like the
gorillas
ocean,
worked out.
space, and what happened?
Imagine if gorillas actually worked out.
Oh
They had
God.
workout routines like we do.
Oh no.
We would be dead.
frightening. We would, yeah. That would be the end.
But
pretty
yeah,
much.
that thought process of like knowing somewhat but not everything, like knowing somewhat but like not knowing a lot, is why I think I have thalassophobia. Because like the ocean's just fucking terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, I was told by the I'm trying to think of a fancy way of saying this.
Daddy's grumpy.
I don't know, cause I use the same words too much, but I was told by the lady that apparently like the marine life that's closer to like the bottom, like the lower levels of like the ocean and stuff, that they're like going up levels because of global warming.
Oh god.
That is frightening. Like imagine trying to take like a light little swim in like the ocean, and then you just have like a damn, what's
Like
it
an
called?
anglerfish.
Yeah, like one of those, just like
Scrape your leg.
yeah. Oh Jesus, that's frightening.
I would projectile shit like everywhere. I'm not joking. That would happen. My bowels would release.
They just pop out. Oh man.
They pop out. My entire, like all my intestinal tract just all falls out of my anus.
Yup.
Yeah, yup.
Just like that. Oh man.
And there goes my liver.
Oh, my kidneys, huh? Well, didn't really need those.
Imagine shitting out your lung.
Oh god, that's scary.
How would that even happen?
I think I read a
It
story
wouldn't-
once of this
it-
person like actually coughing up their lung,
Oh yeah, that.
like a piece of their lung. That's scary.
Yeah, I think my mom actually said that happened to my my uncle, or my mom's
Jesus.
uncle. because, you know, my mom's uncle was like a drinker or smoker, like bad, like packs, multiple packs a day, and like multiple packs of alcohol a day. Apparently, he, like, used to like throw up pieces of like his lung and kidney and stuff.
Hold on, let me turn off my AC real quick.
Turn it on more.
Guess who's back?
Is it you?
No. You guessed wrong.
Damn, you really tricked me.
I put you on and I took you off.
It happens. But yeah. I just, some things that just, you know, scare me. Like, I have slight arachnophobia. It's like with certain things, like spiders that are small don't affect me, and things like tarantulas and stuff don't affect. I think my neighbors are smoking weed, but but it's just like long, lanky, skinny-legged spiders are the only ones that scare me. Anything else doesn't scare me. I actually I have a friend, and one of his, it's so weird how detailed people's fears can be. My one friend's terrified of eating out of jars. Not joking. Like, not eating out of anything else, and not doing anything else with jars, but eating and drinking out of jars scares them.
When you said that, that reminded me of this one video called "Drinking Out of Cups." I think it was called.
What's that about?
It's about this guy who's saying a whole bunch of stuff, bunch of random stuff. And,
I could describe like every single video ever.
It's the best. That's like the best way I can describe it. It's like he talks about a man staircase at one point.
Oh
like
God!
Little man case. What? I don't know.
Man case.
He goes crazy.
Yeah.
It sounds like he's insane, but yeah.
That's probably what people think when they listen to this shit. I mean, I did say.
He made like my bad.
I did say that this dude's hair popped off like Lego. I mean, it doesn't seem mentally healthy.
A little too much wax, just a little bit.
A little too much that hair wax, hair, or you know what I'm talking about? Wah, wah, baby.
That way, like, filled up a bucket with wax and just like
with hair.
Went on like a handstand over the handstood over the bucket and like dumped himself in.
He handstood. Yes. But like it's crazy how our fears can be. Did I ever tell you I have I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's called Uranophobia. It's not urine or anything. It's the fear of being out in like a open field and looking up. It just makes me uneasy. Like I can't. You know how like in all the cliche romantic movies, people like lay down and look at the clouds and they're like, that one looks like a Ford F-150. You know, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would be panicking. It's just the thought of like something going wrong. It's like.
I was gonna say, do you have like the fear that like when you look up or something, like it's gonna, like gravity's gonna switch?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Gravity's gonna stop.
Yeah, that's frightening. That's frightening.
And there's I found a VR video of it, and it is terrifying.
I was watching videos of I was watching like a video of an astronaut on like the moon, right? And then like after that video, I was like, yo, they didn't like look around and was like, damn, one wrong move and we out here.
Exactly. Something goes wrong.
Like I was just thinking about that the whole time. I was like, I could not. I could never.
It's so weird because like I've kind of gotten over the fear. Like I understand that it's pretty irrational. Like something like that would probably most likely not happen. but like, still, whenever I'm out, like, doing something outside, I'm constantly looking for something that would be like stable to grab onto for no reason. Like it's just like, what if it happens? There's a tree there. I can grab onto that. There's a pole there. Grab that.
Yeah,
It's weird. It was. I think it first kicked in, I think, either in kindergarten or first grade when we went out to the track and we're doing like sit-ups and stuff and push-ups. I remember just looking up at the sky and being like, that's pretty beautiful, but what if it just stopped and it just pulled me in? And I remember just flipping over and like trying not to looking like, I think I held on to the fence that was surrounding our track, actually, because I was like, just like, I'm good.
Oh my god, the damn... But how did the water get into my laptop? I don't get this. It was like drops of spittle. It was like tiny little drops of spit. How the hell did I get in there? Don't tell me. Like my laptop's gonna break because of this.
How did you spit? What? Were you just talking and spit?
It was the smallest amount. It was like, you know when you spit and it was like tiny little droplets?
Yeah.
It was literally just that.
Sure, it's not.
It was like freaking out.
Well, I do what she said.
Flip it upside down?
Flip it upside down, don't start it.
Okay.
Put it in a big comedically oversized bag of rice.
Oh my god. I would need a really comedically
It's a
oversized
laptop.
bag of rice. Yeah. It's 15 inches.
Oh, nice. Same.
Or just...
You know what else is 15 inches? My forehead.
Your head.
Did you know?
I smelled it. Smelled it from there.
Stop talking about smell. They smoke in the gooch.
You do what in the gooch?
They smoke in the gooch over there.
Oh man.
I smell it.
But if you had to advertise like one product, what would it be?
Nothing's different besides I'm just advertising the product.
Like you got a made up product, like a
It's not something that already
totally
exists.
real product, definitely real.
Do I have to come up with a product?
Yeah.
Rice doesn't dry out technology, it just adds a bunch of starch. Put a paper towel in between the keyboard and screen so it catches the W. Aren't we all trying to catch the W?
I knew that one. Rice. I searched it up a while back because like I kept hearing about the rice thing, but I was like kind of suspicious. Kind of sus.
It's just a thing they put in iCarly and Hey There Charlie. Not Charlie, Hey There. Hey, what's that show?
Good luck, Charlie.
Good Luck Charlie. Hey There Charlie.
I was like, wait a minute.
I knew it was
How
Charlie.
you doing?
The dad, what's his name? Like Bob Duncan or something?
Yo, you know what babies must feel like? When you speaking to them?
How?
Like, imagine somebody coming up to you and going, wow, wow, wow.
And then you like go and they just go to repeat what you do. That's why I speak full cognitive intellectually advanced sentences to my 1-year-old niece.
Man, you smart.
Every single word there combined perfectly, and it made perfect sense, I promise.
Oh yeah.
It's all come together.
What if you were in class and you're like daydreaming a bit and you come back to attention and the last word they say is topsoil, and then they look to you and they go, did you hear that, Mitch?
Did you hear that?
I'd be concerned why they knew about my online persona and call me by Mitch.
I was gonna say, they turn to you and they go, "Did you hear that, Brandon?"
Oh God.
What would you say?
I'd be like, what am I supposed to say? No, repeat.
And then they slam on their desk and they go, "Damn it, Brandon! Did you hear that?"
It's not even a teacher. It's a student next to me.
No, it's a teacher.
Oh, okay. Okay. They said that something about topsoil.
And then the principal walks in and he goes, "What the hell is going on here?" And the teacher goes, "Topsoil." And then they look at you and they go, "Did you hear that, Brandon?"
Just turn to the principal. I'd be like,
And
he's
then,
harassing me.
Like all of the students are like staring at you and they're saying like, "Come on, just."
Dude, this would not be good for my like social anxiety. I think I'd have a panic attack.
What if everyone stares at you and they're like facing their heads at you, but
This
they're
is
not
making
looking
me
at you.
anxious. This situation is making me like
They're
uncomfortable.
They're facing their heads at you, but they're not looking at you.
Like looking through me, their eyes are like defocused.
They're like looking everywhere around you,
Oh God.
but like not at you.
I think I'd just walk out.
That's it.
What am I supposed to say? There's nothing I can win there. They're clearly all on the same team.
What if like you tried walking out, right? And you know everyone's in class, and then you're like about to hit the exit door, and then it slams shut when you like try to open it, like slams like really hard, right? And then you're trying to open it, and then you like give up and you turn around, and the teacher's just looking at you, like in the hallway, right? It's like a really long hallway. It's like dimly lit, and he looks at you and he goes, "Top soil. Did you hear that, Brandon?"
I'd fucking rush at him and tackle him.
What if you rush at him to tackle him, and he just sinks into the ground?
Dude, I would pull out my phone as evidence. This is some form of harassment. I'm not sure what form, but it is. Bending the space-time continuum and forms of reality.
So this interdimensional being is stalking me?
Please, arrest him.
What do I do?
They just put him in handcuffs and he just falls to the floor again. Dude, that'd be scary. There's nothing you can do in that situation. He's bending your fucking fabrics of reality right in front of you.
Like Garfield.
Just because like Garfield. What? Why'd I agree with that?
I don't know why you said that.
He like what? He's literally just breaking my visions of reality just to make a fool out of me, because I didn't hear him say something about topsoil. I'd just ask him, like, I'd be like, "What'd you say? Like, what'd I miss out on?"
What if he goes? What if then he goes after you ask that, he goes, "Oh well, that's all you had to do," and he like explains to you really calmly.
Guess I'd delete the video and apologize for tackling him, say it was all a misunderstanding, and never bring it up again.
What if you blink right after that, and then you're back in class?
Oh. I just blink again and he just turns into a black void.
Oh.
You know, somehow I had a when you said that I blanked out in the middle of class, I was thinking something that had to do with me just like coming back to attention and like noticing that I'm actually just in a long, dimly lit hallway, and we somehow managed to get onto the same like conclusion of being in a long hallway that's dark.
What the hell?
It's weird.
Scary.
But yours involves a dude just fucking with me for no reason. You didn't hear me say something about topsoil?
He really wants you to know about it. About the thing.
What about the
Did you hear that,
principle? What I hate this. I swear to God. If that becomes like a saying, like if we get more, if we become popular as people and
that would be
everything,
frightening. Oh my
everything
God.
put.
Yo, no. Can you imagine? You're like, so we're like really popular, right? You're like really well known, and then you're at the grocery store, and all of a sudden, everyone's like,
Did you hear that?
like parading around you, but like not running, just very slowly walking, and then they're like just chanting. If you like, did you hear that, Brandon?
I would not go out in public anymore. I'd be ordering Uber Eats and telling them to not knock on my door, just leave it. I don't want any social interaction.
You'd be like that guy from what was it, the dodgeball movie, where like he like doesn't go outside. What movie was that?
I don't know. The same
that
one
the
where he
one?
dodges a wrench.
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Well, I know what you're talking about, but I don't know.
Because like he thinks the sun's gonna like make him explode.
No,
or
that's
something.
not dodge. That's
What movie is that?
that's bench warmers.
Yeah,
it's the
Bench
baseball
Warmers, that's
one.
the one. Yeah.
It's afraid that the sun's gonna eat him or something like that.
Oh God.
He literally eats fucking sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
Yeah.
God damn.
That would be me, but instead of the sun, it would be being terrified of people asking me if I heard something. Did you hear that?
Oh, man.
That's scary. Like, just
Yeah.
imagine we get extremely popular and our comments are just filled with the saying, "Did you hear that, Brandon?"
God.
I'd cancel. I'd cancel myself. I'd post on
Yeah.
Twitter that, like, something extremely offensive, just get myself canceled. So everyone would
like-
stop. What if
I feel like in a simulation after that point. Yeah,
honestly,
scary. Everyone just simultaneously just. Did you hear that? Man?
I'd be looking for a plug. Just to end this. God, that'd be scary.
Yeah.
We've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, Jesus.
Oh God.
It's only felt like an hour.
For real. Goddamn. Alright.
We've literally gotten nowhere. We've been talking about, did you hear that, for like the past 15 minutes.
I was gonna say, you wanna like do one more topic or bring this to a close?
What do you want? What topic should we do?
Just thinking immortality.
Oh, well, that yeah, that kind of ties in, because the same guy that the same guy that's afraid of eating out of jars is also afraid of immortality. Like, it's one of his biggest fears.
Really?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Which I think, when talking about immortality, do you mean like
I thought
what?
When you, when you,
when
Goddamn.
But when you're saying you saying immortality, do you mean like you literally don't die ever, or like you
Oh yeah, my bad. Immortality and like invincibility, perfect health.
perfect? Okay, but do I get a choice of shutting it off, or is it just I always have it? Like, there's no choice in it.
So like, no, you can't.
So I just never die ever, with no choice, and I'm constantly healthy.
Yes.
That would be terrifying. I would hate that.
Also,
You'd be seen as such a weirdo. Like,
what do you mean?
imagine like you deep down inside know I can't get sick no matter what. I can't break my bones. I am constantly healthy, and like people just they're like, that's not normal. Like,
Of course, it's not normal.
but also not even just that, but like you watch everyone you love die in front of you. Like everyone you know, everyone you come to a connection with will die before you.
I mean, a lot of people do it already.
Yeah, but if you have children, your children will die before you.
I mean,
As long as I can get shot and live.
People are gonna die. You know, people are gonna live.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I want to have that on my consciousness that my kids are just gonna be like, yeah, he helped in my birth, but I'm dying before him. It's just it's a weird thing to imagine.
I don't know, man. Just gonna have to get through it. I don't know
Just
what
gonna
else
have to
say.
get through it.
I don't know. It's like, can't expect everyone, everyone else, like, always live.
Yeah, but
And
I'm
it's
not
like-
saying that I expect everyone to live. It's just I don't expect myself to outlive everyone.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. You could like work on a way to find some like you could try to find some way to like help everyone else live forever as well, or like perfect health or whatever.
I guess. How do I just wake up with this? Like, I just wake up immortal, or do I have like an experience where someone gives me immortality?
Yeah.
So who gives me immortality? God? Does God just like pull me up into the heavens? He looks like Morgan Freeman from like
Oh God.
Bruce Almighty, and he's like, you are now immortal.
Because the powers of immortality could not be bestowed upon thee.
Because if that happened, then yes, I would work towards like cures and stuff, and do stuff with my life and try to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Because then, like, I feel like God gave me a reason to be immortal, so I better use it. But then yeah. If I woke up with it, I would just, I don't know.
Do you think it would take someone telling you to do it for you to do it? You wouldn't be like, you don't already have that like within you where
It's
you want to help people?
It's not really that, it's just like I would do stuff to help people, but I wouldn't feel like, I'm really doing it for any reason if everyone's just gonna die in the end. It's not really going to affect me if I live forever. If I outlive everyone, then what is the point of it? I don't get to envision some kind of growth in society without me. I get to watch everything just fall apart.
Who says you have to fall apart?
Well, I mean, like, with the sun that's gonna engulf us in, I don't know how many years, I'm not that smart. But, like, I'm not that smart of a dude, okay? And I could get smarter, but I'm also very lazy. What are you typing?
But you have forever.
I literally have forever, but I don't know, I just find that scary, like.
Also 5.5 billion years.
Yeah. That does give some good room, but.
It gives you a lot of good room.
It does, but like. Okay, do I age at all? Or like, do I stay looking 16 forever?
You'll stay. Say it happens around like 23, I think is the peak
Okay.
for human development, and then after that you start like aging badly.
So I'm literally
If that makes sense.
I'm the Giga Chad of my lifetime. Like my
Pretty much, yeah.
lifespan.
Yeah, 23 I think is the peak. I believe so.
Uh,
I think 25 is where you start dropping off.
alright.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, that would be enjoyable to some extent, but like, I don't know, with, she brings up a good point. Naima said, being immortal would suck, no one wants to be alive forever.
Well, not no one.
Well, I mean, you could get a lot of work done, like, you can do a lot for humanity and stuff, but I feel like it would just be so weird to live that long. It just wouldn't feel right in my envision. In my opinion, I feel like it would just, the amount of things I would have to go through, like, imagine how many wars we're gonna have in the future. Imagine how many things I'm going to have to experience in the future. And then you have people from that went to like World War II, they never recover from that. Seeing through that shit, like, imagine going through that many wars in one lifetime. It would put quite a toll on you.
I mean, like, yeah, but then it just gives more incentive to like stop it from happening in the future.
Well, you see wars that have happened in the past, and you don't see us stopping wars in the future because of those.
I mean, it's in like from right now, can't really see it stopping because like we still have like insecurities and like society and stuff that we and like it's, I don't know, it's just like human societal level, like stuff that we're afraid of and things.
Well, I think I think me, you, and Jay had a similar debate where I said I think in my opinion it would make life feel less meaningful if there wasn't an end to it.
Excuse me.
You could do a lot, but it wouldn't be fulfilling because it's like things will never end. Yeah.
I mean, things do end. Like
When?
The life around you and stuff, and like.
Yeah, but nothing ends for me.
Things end, things start. I mean, your life started, but it's not gonna end. Yeah.
I think that's scary because it just means if I'm doing everything and there's no end to it, there's no end goal, that'd be like running a race that doesn't have a finish line. I wouldn't want to do that.
Well, in regards to your life, yeah, you're not gonna die, but there's goals you could set up that you could accomplish.
Yeah, but what do those goals mean? What do those goals mean if, like, in the end, I can do it in another million years if I want to? Like,
helping others.
It gives less incentive for me to want to do stuff. I think the perfect lifespan would be like 100 years. Maybe 120, because it gives time to do stuff and want to do stuff.
If you lack incentive just from you being able to like live longer, that's just kind of selfish.
I don't feel that way. I think if I don't want to do something because like I don't have any end goal, that's like, why do you think people want to be rich in life? What would be the point of being rich? What would be the point of being successful if in the end it's not going to affect my life at all? You could okay, say I end up making something amazing. I end up working and making a fortune. When humanity dies out, none of that's gonna matter. And you could say that helping people would be good on my consciousness, but when they all pass away and billions of years
They
pass...
have to pass away.
Okay, well then what's the point if we all live forever? I just think that would be boring.
Well, then that's just why you just setting everyone up for failure then. You would just be setting everyone up for failure then.
Naima proves a good point. She said, imagine going to jail for something you didn't do, and you get for life, but you're immortal. That would suck.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, eventually the jail would be gone. Everyone would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what if that happens? How am I supposed to help people at that point?
What are you doing that you're getting a life sentence for? Maybe you
I don't know.
What the hell?
Dude, live your life. Well, then, actually, that completely gets rid of the point of you only live once. You live forever. You live once, but, I mean, what is life without death? There's no... If you just live forever,
Life.
That's life, but there's no, like, reason. There's no reasoning to it.
So,
Do you know one... is there anything that's immortal?
There's no reasoning to life the moment it starts. It just happens.
Okay, well, if there's no meaning to life when it starts, then why would you care so much about doing stuff?
If you're living and you're dying, there's still no meaning.
Well, I mean...
It doesn't matter whether you're immortal or not. There's no meaning to
Why
living.
would you help people then? Like, why would any of that matter? You're just saying in the end none of it would matter.
Well, it depends on your character then.
I would help people, but I wouldn't spend my entire time around people helping them. I wouldn't want to be immortal.
Well, then that's your character.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be immortal. I just don't think I would... I wouldn't want that pressure put upon me. That's
like your character is like you just want to add like a piece to the pie, not the whole pie.
What?
Because you said you want to help, but like you don't want to spend like most of your time helping.
Most of my time would be millions of years. Not even millions. Most of my time would literally be infinite. If I live forever.
Well, I mean, it's not...
I'm not...
You have forever.
I have forever, but there's no... If I have forever, there's no goal that I'm going for in the end. There's nothing that, like, gives me any reason to do that if it's just forever. There's no consequences to not doing anything.
Helping everyone else. Giving them a choice whether, like, they want to live forever or not.
I wouldn't want to be immortal. I just think... Wait, are you watching the stream, Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, so you can read everything in chat? Okay. Oh.
I don't know, cause like, I saw that, like, you didn't watch me. Damn. I don't know how to explain this. Yeah, never mind, I can't bring it up.
Damn. What's it on?
HBO.
Oh.
You could watch it if you want. I'm down.
Well, not right now. It's fucking 2 in the morning, and I gotta get my schedule set up for when I watch my brother for like a day and a half.
It was like 14 hours. Should be a good idea.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
14-hour nap.
You need to get that shit fixed, man.
I know.
Don't be like me when it was that one summer. It was like I was nocturnal at that point, man. I would go sleep at like what 8 in the morning, and then wake up at like 9 at night or 8 at night.
God.
Yeah. Remember we used to play Steep. God, that was frightening. That was terrible.
That's me most of the time. Staying up till fucking 8 and going and sleep until 9.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright. Think you wanna wrap it up, Ryan?
Oh, sure. I'm about to hit that 2-hour mark. 30 seconds. Let's drag this out.
Let's drag this out.
Oh,
Say it
doo doo,
again.
poo poo, poo poo caca. Let's
Say it
drag
again.
this out.
Let's drag this out.
Let's drag race.
Let's drag the ball.
Let's drag my balls across your face.
Let's drag it.
It's dragging.
Imagine
Dragons.
he's
Testicles.
against.
Okay, that's 2 hours.
Okay, we're done. Alright.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye, fellow humans.